Welcome back to the show. Actresses Marissa Jaret Winokur, Laura Bundy, and Kerry Butler made their mark on Broadway back in 2002 when they opened the hit Tony-winning musical Hairspray at the Neil Simon Theater. I was there, and it was fantastic. Now, all these years later, the ladies are back together on stage with a brand new show titled Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now. I am thrilled to have the three of you in studio with me. Congratulations on the show, which just got extended, by the way.
Yeah, we got extended.
Go until when?
The December 21st.
There we Marissa, go. Check your schedule.
I can tell you my plane ticket back to Los Angeles, but I forgot the last day of the show.
Saturday night, December 21st.
Thank you, Laura Bell. So I am so excited. I haven't seen your show yet. I'm coming December 8th. I can't wait.
Perfect.
But this is a real reunion. Whose idea was this to get the gals back together for a show?
It was me and Laura.
Yes, we
have the video to prove it.
Okay,
It took a year for this video to come out, though. So continue.
Well, we were doing a concert together, and Kerry was like, "Have you heard from Marissa?" And I said, "I haven't talked to her a lot lately." And then for one thing led to another.
The 20th anniversary of Hairspray. We were like, we should do like a reunion kind of concert.
Yeah.
So we called
and call it Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now.
Yeah.
They said this in this
We
video.
sent
this video.
Well, we FaceTimed her and she didn't answer. Then we sent her a video.
I don't ever answer a cold FaceTime.
Then we sent her a video that she never got.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Okay.
And then it was about 6 months later that I was calling her because the people that we did the concert for wanted to see if Marissa would do their next concert.
So at that moment, I said, I don't want to do it alone. Why don't you do it with me? And she's like, funny you say that. Me and Kerry had this idea about doing a show together. And I was like, hold up. That's the best idea ever. And then
fantastic.
Literally I was like, I have the best idea. Let's do Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now, the three of us together, and we will take it on the road, and then we're going to go to Off-Broadway. And they were like, we'll never do it in New York. I'm like, we will do this in New York. And literally 8 months later, we're in New York.
Manifest Queen.
The three of you get it done.
Yeah.
Marissa, this is your first time back on stage in New York since winning the Tony with Hairspray.
Correct.
That's crazy to me.
I know. It's crazy to me too. It didn't feel like that until people are like, wait, is this your first show back on a New York stage? And I'm like, oh, I guess it is. I was busy, I guess. I don't know. It took these two women to bring me back to New York to do theater, honestly.
But why so long? Why?
Well, I mean, I have a very eclectic, I like to say, career. Like, they're like, do you want to do Dance with the Stars? I'm like, sure. They're like, do you want to do Big Brother? Great. They're like, come be on What We Do in the Shadows. I'm like, amazing. Like, I basically am a yes girl. So if you ask me to do a job, I'm in.
You're in.
And if you're not asking me to come back to Broadway, well, I'm not going to like bang down your door. So it didn't happen, but now I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready. I'll come back to Broadway now, so feel free to ask me.
I love it. I love it. When I think back to the time, we were just talking off camera, I saw that original production of Hairspray with all of you.
Yeah.
And that original company. That was so special back in 2002 when you guys were doing that show. When you think back to that time, I mean, so many memories. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
It was a pivotal moment in theater. It was a definitely pivotal moment for my life and my career.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they could have other buzzwords that come to mind.
You know, it was like, what I forgot was that we came out kind of right after September 11th.
Yeah.
And so we brought joy back. And that's kind of what we're trying to do with our show too, just to spread like light and love and joy and nostalgia. But the things I remember is just that it was, I mean, everyone was so young and good looking. And we were like on every TV show, and we all loved each other.
Yeah. It was, you know, it was such a family because the show was so perfectly written that everyone had their moments to shine. Like everybody, even though like I was the leading lady in it, like I just got chills thinking about it. Like everybody, even ensemble, everybody had their moments to sparkle and shine and be seen. So you never felt competitive with like, I would hold and get your laugh, Kerry. This is your, no, get your laugh, Laura. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so the show is so perfectly made that there was no, like, we weren't competitive with each other. We were, it was the show was the star. We weren't the stars. So like, I think it made for such a wonderful working environment because if she was getting a laugh, I knew we were solid. If she was getting her laugh, like there was never a moment of like, oh gosh, it's my song now and I hope I nail it. Like that wasn't the vibe at all. And I've never been involved in anything since then that has felt like that.
No, it's a perfect musical and a perfect cast.
Yeah.
Kerry and Laura, I didn't realize that there was a bit of an overlap with Legally Blonde.
Oh, yeah.
Again, we talk about this in our show because that's like really what Mama My Big Girl now is really about, is like us telling stories like that people don't know, like getting a little inside story, but
Yeah, like Laura does this amazing medley for your Legally Blonde fans.
every
It's
song in one.
showstopper.
Yeah.
So she does that, and then when it ends, I'm like, and this actually, we kind of just did it in the, but why does that sound so familiar? Oh, right, because I recorded all the demos and did the very first reading as was placed by Laura.
Which I have to say, your Tony-nominated performance on Broadway, quite spectacular.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
never
But
could have
you
done
know
it.
how
I
I
never
learned
could
the
have done it.
music? You know how I learned the music? Listening to Kerry Butler's demos.
How sweet. How sweet. We're almost out of time. You all are mamas in real life. You know, any of the kids looking to be in show business? Is that something?
Oh, I'll tell you right now, my quick answer is my son, no, he has zero interest. He plays tennis. He doesn't care about what I do or theater. Continue.
But he's a phenom in tennis,
Yes,
so
but-
he's a winner like her.
Wow. Wow. How about you, Laura?
Well, I mean, my son is playing Mr. Wormwood in Matilda coming up at Annie's Playhouse.
Great.
he was a mean
December
Shrek.
12th.
I saw him as Shrek in Shrek.
He's 5.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if he's
You
got.
started young.
I did start 5. I mean, he could still win a pageant, you know.
He could.
But yeah, I mean, he's having fun.
Good.
He's
What about
creative.
your daughters?
So my oldest one loves theater but doesn't want to go in. My little one is sassy, and she's like, yes, I want to be an actress, but not like you, Mom. I'm like, you mean working?
Kerry, come on. You're one of our greats. Come on.
But her daughter is one of my favorite humans. Her daughter is fantastic. So maybe she wants to be an actress like a sassy star.
Yes, yeah,
She's
unlike
like
her
a
mom.
dramatic.
She wants to be like
Like a movie
like
star.
a movie
you know.
star, and she will be. She's fantastic.
Well, ladies,
I love you. That's the funniest comment ever.
I'm thrilled for you. Keep up the great work, and congratulations on this amazing reunion. You can catch the three of them in Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now at New World Stages through the end of December. All right, we have to take one last break, but don't go anywhere. When we return, the stars of the new off-Broadway play at NCC, Jane Krakowski, Neil Patrick Harris, and Constance Wu. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest news and weather updates every 10 minutes and more. We'll see you then.